We're not so much seeing a fundamental shift in things as an acceleration of some trends.
The fitness industry looks a lot different now than it did just 10 months ago. While there was some demand for virtual workout sessions prior to the pandemic, it's currently the main way of meeting for a group session or with a personal trainer. COVID has certainly had an impact.
It hurts my soul to think about the people who've lost their businesses and livelihoods. I care about that stuff. But the industry as a whole will innovate, will be more robust.
Walking into a gym as a first-timer can be intimidating and stressful. With the ability to chat with fitness experts from the comfort of your own home, some suggest that now is actually the easiest time to get more active and may help some people stay more committed to their workouts.
Being able to jump on a Zoom call from your living room, go through your program, I think takes away a lot of that nervousness. We've had awesome feedback from people in terms of adherence to their programs, the results they're getting at home. It's been pretty cool to watch, actually.
The future of the fitness industry is going to be even more about tailoring to the needs of each individual person, whether folks prefer Zoom workouts, using apps set for their specific goals, or just getting back to their old routine at the gym.
I'd still say the majority of people, I think, are still going to come back, and I think one of the largest reasons is there's a personal kind of motivation connection of being around other people. And there's going to be a large group of people that have really enjoyed the virtual experience. And, again, they don't want to drive 30 minutes to a gym and 30 minutes home. They want to save that hour and get a workout in.
For those looking to get started on a fitness routine but may not quite be ready for a personal trainer, Coates offers this advice.
Take a look at within your own identity, who you are, who you've been in the past, the sports and the interests you've had. Maybe there's something there that you can get reacquainted with. It'll be a lot easier to do daily habit behavior if it's consistent with your identity or an identity you aspire to versus brute force willpower to do something that's not part of who you are.
In Edmonton, Grayson Knutson, City News.